Well, welcome back, peoples. As you can see, I'm back, and I'm doing something a little different. I'll be doing a podcast. Doing a podcast with my friend the Boxy Bear, who is streaming as well. So he will chime in shortly. Right now it's a blank screen, because I'm waiting for for him to change his screen. It's fine, and it's all gonna work out. Don't worry.
It's ready.
There we go.
A little bit late.
A little late.
For the YouTube stream.
That's fine. That's fine. We're here. We've made it.
Yeah.
And we have here, once I
Have everyone
get this slightly fixed. All right. And we have, here he is, the Boxy Bear. And of course me, Nate the Great Nate. So this is our first podcast. My first for sure. And Boxy Bear had this idea. He's like, "Hey, we should do a podcast." I'm like, "All right." So it could look better for my end, at least. Boxy Bear had this whole setup of things, and some of it was working, some of it wasn't, and I figured it out now, but it's a little too late. But next time we do this, I will have everything a lot more professionally done, let's say.
I totally didn't have you muted until just now. But
Yeah.
it's fixed now. I saw like YouTube was like, "Oh wait, your audio bitrate is 0, which is lower than the recommended. What is going on?"
Yeah. Just not. Whoops. Just whoops.
It should be good now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just roll with it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's a little exciting, but I'm ready to dive in.
Yeah.
And get things started.
Welcome everyone. So it's kind of a show. We just talk about news, talk about games, like, and we just ramble for
Yeah.
I don't know, a couple hours. We'll see how long it takes. I don't know. I got a couple of stories I want to talk about here. So our first one is actually coming in from the Xbox Newswire itself. It's gonna be more Xbox centric because what we're doing here. We can switch here. Yes. Introducing Game Pass Core. I don't know if you saw this. Yeah, you see on Alert that they talk about it.
Yeah.
Goal is going away completely. And is it showing? Is it updated? It should be. Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah, there we go. I didn't show you the right thing.
Oh yeah, no, I had to switch it. That's all.
From the Xbox Newswire, Xbox, yeah. Goodbye, Games with Gold. Here comes Game Pass Core. Which, I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, that's like, I was hearing some things about us like lightly, and then now it's just like, hey, it's gonna happen. So from what I'm gathering, I can kind of see here, it's just like, okay, so and you're describing it to me, it's like, all right, so there's a collection of games, certain games that you'll be able to play, like, I guess same as Games of Gold, except it's just it comes with it in a
Yeah, what
sense.
it kind of says here. So starting September 14, Game of Gold is now gone. If you're already subscribed, you're gonna be converted to Game Pass Core, which is basically the same thing, but instead of having games with gold, you just get a small selection. Actually, I have the list over here of Game Pass that might like change over time. Which it's kind of a shame to lose games with gold because like as an ultimate subscriber, like from my perspective, it's like, oh well, I don't get anything. Like sure for gold subscribers, especially if you're a newcomer, like you missed out on all the games with gold, you don't really have anything. Sure, you get some new stuff, but like someone that's a Game Pass Ultimate, like what do I get? I just lose games with gold because all the games on the list are already on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a huge loss because like games with gold, it was already down. It did, a while back they went from 4 games to just 2. They dropped the 360 on Xbox from the programs on just 2 Xbox One games per month, and they're always kind of bad for a really really long time. It really makes me wish it was more like PS Plus, but yeah, the good old days though. It's really gone.
Yeah, no, because I mean, I remember when they first did it, and then one of the games was Halo 3 as like the free
Yes.
games. So I'm like, yeah, I got that one. But it was, yeah, because I would always check, because I don't know, because with the Game Pass, there's gonna be a ton of games, and a lot of them are gonna stay there forever. But there's some that will go away. There's some go, oh yeah, we're not gonna stay on Game Pass. On the Ultimate and all that stuff, and they'll just go away, and then you'll have to go buy them. But if you get them the games of gold, well then you don't have to worry about them disappearing if it's a game you actually want to get. But now that
You still have to be subscribed. It's a weird thing they did. While the 360, it's just a legacy thing. Because with the 360, a lot of like weird workarounds. So for those games, that when you redeem that, it would actually be on your account forever. Meanwhile, as for the Xbox One games, you had to be subscribed to play them.
yes,
But you still get to keep them, like whenever you subscribe, whatever. But yeah, like I remember the good old days. Like you mentioned the Halo 3, that's the one that got me to Halo in the first place. That also Assassin's Creed 2. I remember that one at the start.
yeah.
Yep. I also got like 3 and 4. And what else did we get? And Man Absolution. Let me bring up the list actually real quick here.
Here, while you're doing that, on my stream, I have MFC is Elite is here.
Yeah.
Says Nate the Great. Yeah,
Hello.
and we're here with Boxy Bear because we're doing our first podcast, and we're talking about right now about the Game Pass Core now being changed.
It's replacing Game of Gold, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a little list over here. Somebody we go one of Fable 3. It really brings back the memories though from like when it was much younger. Assassin's Creed 2, Crackdown, Dead Rising 2, Rainbow Six Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Playing Gears of War, Sleeping Dogs, Dead Island, Citizen Revolution, Dungeon Defenders, Man Solution, Deadlight, Destiny, Elysian Tale, Saints Row 3, Dark Souls, Street Fighter 4, Ghost of the Impostors, Battle Block Theater, Dishonored, Halo Reach, Darksiders 2. Oh gosh, Third Faction Guerrilla, so many. I remember now. Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, and I think I even got like all of the Dead Space games. I got Dark Souls. I got them all off the Games of Gold.
Yeah, but I got
You
pretty much
know?
all of them. Except for the Xbox One, because I didn't get the Xbox One until like a year in. I didn't realize you could redeem from the website, so I missed out on those. But
Yeah.
yeah, there was some. But I mean, it's so good. Like, yeah, if you're just like a Games of Gold subscriber, I guess it has some appeal because you still have your backlog of games that you redeem, and you have some new stuff now, regardless of when you subscribe. Okay, I think like Tom is gonna really like it that we're gonna be able to play Forza together. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Still sad, yeah.
So, but because I'm reading here, because it's saying that it's like, what was it? It's like, oh, our launch collection of more than 25 titles from Xbox Game Studios, Bethesda, and our content partners will offer something for everyone to play. And so what they're saying is that also here towards the end, it's like new titles will be added 2 to 3 times a year. So I mean, so they're still going to add them, but I'm like, well, how much are they adding to this?
It's just prosperity. I guess we can maybe see like Payday and Starfield. Might need a Payday.
And also with these games, are they gonna go away? like with regular Game
But if it's
Pass.
first party, I don't think so. Because it really looks like for now, like the vast majority is really like first party stuff.
Yeah, because you have like Among Us, right, on there too,
10 out of 10.
and then yeah, Among Us, and then there's Grounded, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, of course, Elder Scrolls, so that makes sense because it's part of. But it's just like some of these, I'm just like, okay, just like, all right. Dishonored 2 is one of them that they're gonna add in there. Of course, oh, that's the thing. They have Halo 5 Guardians and then Halo Wars 2, and I'm like,
Chief Collection.
yeah,
That's the thing I just realized that how, and no Infinite either. It's just Halo 5 Guardians and Halo Wars 2. They're like the two games that like no one cares about. Let's be honest.
like, I mean, I liked Halo Wars 2. I did like Halo Wars. I enjoyed them. But yeah, Halo 5 Guardians is just like, okay. Just
it makes
okay.
it more like an upsell for the regular Game Pass, honestly. Looking at that, and again, Fallout 4, we don't have Fallout 3, we don't have
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas, Doom Eternal, where's Doom 2016, where's the...
That's, yeah. Well, because I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to do with this. Because if they're basically putting in games that we already have in Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate, well then it's like, it's just weird. It's weird how they're trying to do it. Like it's a smaller Game Pass. Oh wait, unless is it just gonna be, yeah, Game Pass Core, and then I guess there's Game Pass Middle, and then Game Pass Ultimate? Is that sort of
still exists?
okay? Yeah, so Game Pass Core, then Game Pass, and then Game Pass Ultimate.
I think you have like the yeah.
So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like, okay, I guess the big thing is the price, right?
Oh, it's gonna be the same price as gold.
It's okay, same price as
increased in the past, but
yeah, but it's this quote unquote same price. Yeah. So it's like, okay. All right, so it's like it's cheaper, and then they'll have I'm assuming they're just making less. They're putting less games in the past, because then it's like, what's the point? Because you're having it as a cheaper thing, but then you're gonna put all the games that are already on Game Pass, and it's like,
yes,
what are we trying to do here?
If you're already on Ultimate, you don't gain anything from this.
Well, yeah,
some of your friends, if they have gold, you can play with them. But
well, that's the thing. Unless it's games that aren't on the normal Game Pass stuff or even Ultimate, but then that would mean like, oh, then that means you're being cheated because it's not an Ultimate, but it's on the Core, and it's just like,
no, it's not being cheated because Ultimate includes Core.
Oh, okay. So what
used to include games like gold, it's straight up replacing it.
Right, so then even if they did add another game, it's gonna go across the board, I guess.
Yeah, it's like renaming it and changing the perks.
Yeah. It's like, I guess, but it kind of sucks because again, there's a lot of the games that will disappear off because it's a license similar to Netflix and all the other streaming services where it's like, okay, we're gonna rent this game on Game Pass, you can play it until next year, and then it's gone. It's like, oh, okay, that's great.
The option to buy it. It become a real problem, especially in the streaming world with like video. And if you've seen that with Disney Plus, they have stuff like what even like not even a year after a first party show just gets deleted.
Oh yeah.
But at least they still will be able to buy it if you really want to. But the thing is, most people aren't gonna buy it.
Yeah.
They're gonna subscribe it and poof.
Yeah. But I don't know. It is, I don't know, because I guess I have liked that idea. Well, the fact, because even if you had Game Pass Ultimate, you were still able to get these games with gold. You were still able to get these free random games. Because they did it where it was like, first it was all obviously with the 360, so it's just 360 games. And then when the Xbox One and the newer Xboxes came out, they're like, okay, well, we'll have one 360, and then we'll have, it's either it was two 360s and then one Xbox One game. That's what it was.
It was 4 games, 360 and 2 Xbox One. Eventually,
or something like that. Yeah, it was. I knew there was like, yeah. So it's like, okay, and I thought that was cool because then, yeah, if it ends up that the game goes away on the Game Pass, well, I already got it. I was able to catch it with the Games of Gold, but because the fact that it's like a limited time thing where it's like, okay, from this point to this point, this is free. If you don't get it at this point, it's not free anymore.
Oh, that's the thing, because it did give like a. I would say predatory, but in kind of way, yeah. Because if you were to unsubscribe, you would miss out on those games. If I don't know, I say, oh well, I'm not gonna play for like a month. I might just unsubscribe, but then you miss out on those games.
Yeah.
Would be able to play later on. Well, here it doesn't matter because the library is stable. You just I'm not gonna play for 6 months. Just unsubscribe and then subscribe later. And then
Yeah.
hopefully the games are still gonna be there. But
that's but
if you're not gonna play, you don't have to be subscribed. You don't lose anything.
Because you would have to think that whatever games they're putting on the core, they have to be permanent. Like they're not just gonna go away. Because then it's like, what's the point? Then it's the same as all the other ones.
It's the same game. Yeah.
Then it's literally the same.
Yeah, since it's mostly first party, I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty.
Yeah. So if it's gonna be the ones where it's like, okay, this is gonna stay there, then it's like, okay, then it's like their way of sort of trying to.
Now think about it. What does it mean with Activision? Because what if, hypothetically, who knows, that whole thing goes through and then all of a sudden you have the latest Call of Duty day one for, is it like what, $7 or what a month? Not even.
Yeah.
That could be something. What is the pricing? Oh yeah, $9.99 a month. $9.99 a month?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, they really increased the price because like in comparison, it's like it really seems like an upsell because for $1 more you get the actual Game Pass for.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Have multiplayer.
What was the original price that they had for game?
Well, it had different tiers
for like
yearly. Way back in the day, it was $60, which came out to $5.
Well, yeah, but okay, so about $5, yeah. So because I remember doing just gold for a while, and then once they increased the price, then I'm just like, well, what's the point? Like, why am I still sticking with this? I might as well just stick with the Game Pass Ultimate, because I guess that was the idea, right? They're like, oh, it's not, but then it's just everything's costing more now. It's just kind of, I don't know.
What kind of thing we did with the pricing is that, oh well, if you have Game Pass and you were to add gold, the pricing is the exact same. You might as well go for Ultimate.
Yeah.
That's how we put you in.
Oh yeah.
We made it said just $1 more.
Yeah, because I've kept up Game Pass Ultimate for I guess about 3 years now as a consistent thing. Before I would do off and on, like I would cut it off and then go back on later, depending on, because again I wouldn't have, because what's the point of getting gold when if I get Ultimate I have everything, right? So I'm like, okay, well if there's certain games I don't want to play or can't play online or don't need to play online, like okay, I'll still play those, and then once I save up some money I'll go and get the Ultimate or whatever. But I've been just kind of keeping it up because they're doing a lot of like launch on Game Pass, whatever. So they launch right away straight on Game Pass. I'm like, all right, well then I don't have to wait to buy it. I can just get it straight away. So.
And also, even with like the Series X, you kind of need the cloud service anyway.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Exactly.
The thing, well, they're branding it.
Yeah.
Generation is long dead. RIP.
Yeah. That's yeah. So yeah, it's because that's so I'm still with my original Xbox One, right? I don't have the Series X, so it's like and because like my internet's been better now, we got newer internet, so I can actually do that where I can play the cloud gaming without it being interrupted, let's say. So there's still games. Well, then again, not all games work on the cloud, right? They only have a certain amount of games, right? So because there's a bunch of games where I'm like, oh, I can't play this. Well, like Apex Legends, right? Too. Oh yeah, See,
that's a big one.
Jedi Survivor, yeah. That's the one I have to get.
Well, maybe come to EA Play at some point, hopefully, because the first one is already on EA Play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because So I'm like, okay, come on, give me the Jedi Survivor. But yeah, it's just interesting what they're doing here. Just like, okay.
But yeah, of course, like you do get to keep your games with gold within the 40 years. That's a good thing to know. Well, except for the Xbox One games now, instead of being subscribed to games of gold to gold, you have to be subscribed to Game Pass Core to play those games with gold.
Yeah.
One. Yeah. Anyways, I think about it enough.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well,
we got more stuff to talk
that
about.
was it. Yeah.
I was kind of fortunate. Now that's kind of a mixed bag, but the next one, I don't know. Oh, well, we'll see. Let's just click. Let's just click go.
Just click go.
Watch out for the ads. Yes. This is
Yeah.
the little app that I made. I'm trying to get some ad blocking to work, but I didn't have time. But
Yeah.
we'll just deal with it for now. We're not sponsored by One Thunder. Just gonna say.
No.
I think it coming from Eurogamer here. Yeah, Xbox Friends is probably. I don't know if you heard about that when it was announced. They did a
Yes.
I think it was like a year ago or something in like some countries in Europe where you could have a plan. It was kind of like a Spotify family or something like that, where you could just share your Game Pass with multiple people with different addresses in the same country, which like I was really excited about. And we talked about it, I think, in private. I told some of my friends, like, hey, what if it comes to Canada? Are you interested in joining a little group? We can share the bill together. But it looks like it's not happening. They did just not. We stopped the preview. There's no plan to expand. Maybe they're gonna change something.
Okay. Well, hang on. So I knew that they stopped it, but they stopped the preview. But does that mean they actually stopped the whole thing? Is that
That's the thing? I'm pretty pessimistic at that point because with everything else that they released, they did some previews and then they always expanded right away. Here they're just like no.
Yeah.
They haven't said they're gonna expand, so that basically sells it. Maybe they're not saying no to keep the door open to eventually do something with it, but for now, like it really seems that nah.
I'm trying to look at this, but all these ads are like slowing down my computer, so the stream is just like.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, so because I did hear about this, I did hear like a while ago when they're like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna do this thing or whatever."
Yeah.
For the game, yeah, Friends and Family. I say which launched limited preview September, right? Blah, 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 last September. Up to 5 people Game Pass Ultimate, right? Because I briefly read this and it said like, we heard the feedback and yeah, we're excited about the new Friends and Family plan has resonated with gamers and we'll be evaluating the learnings to help create an offer that we can bring to more players worldwide in the future. So in the future, how in the future is the like where is that gonna go in the future?
It's not gonna be the exact same form. I'm hoping that they're gonna bring at least something that's decent. I mean, it makes sense if there's people that won't subscribe to Game Pass at the current price, but if you can entice them, you still get more money, you get more subscribers anyway. If they maybe don't pay the full price, if it's that or zero.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is this going to be part of Game Pass in general or Game Pass Ultimate specifically and exclusively?
I think it used to be Ultimate. We're doing the preview at least, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, how long is it going to take to you?
Okay.
What form is it going to take? Because the form doing a preview, I really like that. I did the math, was it like around $6-7 per person per month? Because it was in euros in the preview, but I did like
right, yeah.
For five people, $7 per person, it's pretty cheap compared to like what, $15 for Ultimate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same time. Yeah, it's
But yeah, because if it goes with
oh, that's another thing too. The Series X is getting a price increase, which again, I've never seen that before. They had a lot of backlash when they did that with the PS5. When we're gonna increase the price everywhere except in the US, and now the Series X is following suit.
That's not gonna help things.
Technology gets cheaper.
Well, and the big thing was because of the C virus and the lockdowns and all that stuff. That's what made it hard for people to even find them. So now that people can find them more, we're gonna raise the price. It's like, well, no, don't you? People aren't gonna buy it if they can't afford it. Like that's the whole thing. Like, you're gonna sell less stuff because less people will be like, well, I don't want to buy it now.
At
It's
least
like,
it's not as bad with here because you can always stream the games again on Xbox One. You can stream it on your PC.
well, yeah, because of the cloud gaming, that is what's helping stuff.
As big a deal.
But it's just, but yeah, well, sometimes even it takes a while for you to get onto the on the cloud gaming, right? Because it's like, oh, there's a lot of people that are trying to play right now. This will take longer than expected.
And if you get disconnected, well, rip your session.
Yeah, basically, exactly, right?
Hope it saved recently.
Yeah, just whoops. So that's the other thing too, right?
It's about a £30 increase. Euros, yes. €50 increase. Oh crap.
Yeah. That is yeah.
Actually, it says most countries here. What is that, the actual country list somewhere? Oh, and I have a back arrow, so I got to reload the thing here. But anyways, it is a lot of penny pitching. A lot of companies are doing right now.
Yeah.
And then when people are gonna buy it anyway.
Well, I do hope that they bring the friends and families thing maybe to at least the regular Game Pass and Ultimate, if they're gonna do it, because it'd be nice to. But I mean, who knows? They might end up bringing. I was like, we're gonna bring it to the core as well, the Game Pass core. I don't know. But I feel like it might stick with an Ultimate, because it's like, oh, you buy this, you get all this stuff, including adding up the so many friends or whatever. But they could drop it to just the main Game Pass, but I don't know.
I guess it's not that unique a deal, because compared to say Spotify, where you have like the whole family plan, you'd be the same address, but it makes sense. They want to subscribe. While here, with Game Pass, it already shares on the same console, so
Yeah,
this is more like a Game Pass friends, parties, and family, if you have
right.
a console or whatever. So it's not like you can't share the your subscription at all. Otherwise,
Well, because what people have been doing is that home Xbox thing, right?
Yeah.
You have like, and that's just, it's ridiculous. Like, it's just so convoluted. I'm like, why can't you just be like, okay, well, certain amount of you can like, because with oh, what is it, with Microsoft accounts, you can have like a friends and family thing, like you have a family shared or whatever with your purchases or something like that, or you can share on there. I'm like, well, why don't you just do that with Xbox? Just add certain so people and be like, okay, these, oh, of course it's saying 5, right? Okay, so these 5 people, these 5 accounts will be able to play with the Xbox Live that I have.
Yeah, right now it's pretty convoluted. Like, if you're on Xbox, you have to do the whole own Xbox thing or be in a Steam console. Once on PC, you have to go through Microsoft Family and Safety, because I know that because I did that with Tom. So you can play Hitman.
Oh, right.
It was awful.
Yeah.
And now the worst thing is now, because it's signed in and I'm like the owner, I could technically access his account from my PC at any time. I don't. We have a mutual agreement I'm not gonna do it, but I could.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember doing this where my friend wanted to play Halo Wars 2, and because I had the Xbox, but because it's a crossplay or whatever, I also owned the PC version because I had the Xbox Ultimate, like the Game Pass Ultimate, right? So I have both versions, basically. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll add you to my family thing, and then he was able to then play that game on PC. So I'm like, okay, do it for Xbox. Like, I don't know, it just it seemed like something that would make sense in the first place, not waiting this many years to go, oh yeah, we should do a preview of letting people to play on accounts by the owner to select the accounts to play. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just a weird thing that we've had to do this weird convoluted home Xbox thing for so long, and then now they're like, oh, maybe we should make it easier.
But no.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you still have to review things for the future, to see when to put it. It's like, okay, that's another what, 5 years before we're gonna get this. Like,
with the Xbox Series Y and Z, that's when we're gonna get it. There we go.
yeah.
I planned it. So you can come back like years from now, you can go back this video. Like I told you, I called it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Isn't it? I guess we can move on now.
Yeah.
Something a bit brighter, happier. Again, not sponsored. I just found a little bit goofy. Coming from True Achievements. So you heard about Series X.
Oh yes.
How about a creeper mini fridge from Walmart? It looks so cute. I gotta say.
Yeah. I actually didn't hear about this until you were bringing it up, but I was like, oh. They're doing the little creeper. Little creeper.
I'm gonna get that one. I've been meaning to get the Series X mini fridge because people have been meaning about it until they actually made it real. And it's out of stock, but I might go for the creeper one. Who knows? It's a little bit limited space. It's a little bit small. How many cans? Like, it's almost 12 cans, and you got some room for snacks. I guess it can work. I'm just not the biggest Minecraft fan, so I don't know. I would rather, so I guess, have the Series X mini fridge.
Yeah.
More of a meme. But I'd say for a Minecraft fan, this would be really sweet. Actually, I have the page ready, the actual page where I have like more pictures.
Well, and like little things like saying the external ambient lighting, so it has like some green, the kind of stuff like that. It's like, yeah, that's kind of cool. Not get it, cool. But no, that's I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of a cute little thing.
How about the same price as the Series X fridge?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be one to get as the Series X one. That's kind of one I would want to get.
Yeah, it's about the same price. But it's out of stock. Oh, another thing. So you also have the head variant over here. So you have a more small one. It doesn't have. Almost 9 cans, a bit more compact. But also the same design. That was actually mentioned in the T article. There's also the TNT variant. Of course. Well, I mean, it already existed for a while. I didn't know it was a thing.
Oh yeah.
But it's the same design. It's just a TNT block.
Yeah.
Which I think I guess one I would really love to have that would be fitting is the ice block now.
Oh yes, right.
Maybe have it like semi-translucent or something. That'd be really sweet. You could kind of see inside too. That'd be amazing.
Oh yeah.
With an actual ice block.
Yeah, no, that would be.
Or maybe you can make it happen. Just make the compact ice texture to justify it.
Yeah. But no, that's kind of a neat. I kind of like those little stuff where it's like, it's a functional thing, but it's, also a gaming thing, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Actually, what we really want, if I can't get the Series X mini fridge, I want to get that Series X fridge, not mini, the actual.
Oh yeah, the big one, yeah.
I think it's so ever. It was just like given to some celebrities or whatever.
That would be yeah. See, I would only go for a mini fridge just because of my room, but if I had a bigger space, oh yeah, I would totally do that.
It's like, do I really want that? Because if it's just in my room, it kind of fits a theme where like, oh, I have like a really fancy family dinner.
Yeah, just
fridge.
Just like, oh, let me open up my Xbox fridge here. Just
yes. Yes. I'm very sorry. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Yeah. You're a mini fridge. I'll buy maybe. If I can get a Series X in stock, I might get that one.
Yeah.
Not sponsored by Walmart.
Not sponsored.
I'm gonna throw it in there. I think that's kind of neat. So the South African rating board actually leaked something earlier. Coming from which one is that again? From Gematsu. Borderlands compilation Pandora.
Oh yes.
Got rated. And again, don't mind the ads. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Also, they got 2K gold.
Oh.
I bet Kaido's 1 and 2 each year massive BC. So not only Borderlands, we also have I don't know that game. Ben and Kaido's 1 and 2.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear about this. So this is actually
what is Baiting Kaido's actually? Oh, it's a GameCube game. It's really old, really, really old. It's like,
Okay.
again, like, Borderlands, does it really need full remaster? It already has an Xbox One version. Yeah, 360 got so many
Yeah,
versions
that's
now.
yeah. They did do an Xbox One version of Borderlands, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know they did two and the other ones, right? Like the
pretty much
pre-sequel
they're all
and
cross-gen now. And 3 is Series X enhanced.
yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. So, because I knew they had the Handsome collection, yeah, with his two and the pre-sequel.
Yep.
So, because you would think when they did the like a Borderlands collection, it's like why don't you have 1, 2, and the pre-sequel instead of just 2 and the pre-sequel?
That's the thing. But what is included in Pandora's box actually? I don't think it says it. Is it gonna have pre-sequel? It just has a rating. It doesn't have anything else. It's just like a
Yeah,
page rating from
rated in, but it looks like just 1 and 2 according to this thing.
No, that's a different game. That's
Oh, is that something else?
Kaios.
Oh, so that's I see. So Pandora's box.
Another thing that
Oh,
got
that's something else. Okay. Oh yeah, so the compilation. Yeah, Pandora's box. So, is that all of them then? Yeah,
Guessing was gonna be all of them.
you would have to think because of Pandora's box. Well, Pandora is the whatever the main place and whatever. So it's like okay. So that must be it. I don't know.
But it's gonna include Telltale games, so probably not. That'll be a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have, especially I think the original is it delisted because of the whole Telltale shutdown. They bring it back already.
The Witch.
The Tales from Borderlands, the Telltale.
Oh right, Tales from right. I don't know if that was in a pack at all, but they yeah.
Because it did get the list at some point. We can check real quick. Hold on.
But that's right. There's a Tales from Borderlands. Yeah, because I mean that would be interesting if they literally just had every Borderlands game.
It's available to buy. Nice. You did get brought back after all.
Oh, so it got delisted, you said?
Yeah, because when Telltale shut down.
Oh right, yeah. Because I thought I saw.
It's just nope.
Yeah, because I thought I saw it show back. Well, because did another company buy the rights to it or whatever?
They're releasing a new game this year, actually.
Yeah, because I remember seeing like new things like, oh, here's another Telltale whatever.
I think the only one that's missing now is the Minecraft Story Mode, which was still really sad.
Oh yeah.
I remember that when I actually had to rebuy. I got the disc for the Season 1 on 360, and I realized, oh well, I can't actually re-download because even though I have the Season Pass disc, because it's delisted from the store, I can't download the stuff I'm entitled to. Except for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, that
I
one.
did end up getting another version that has all the episodes on disc, but for Season 2, you're completely out of luck. And it's not really mind because even when I actually remember, it was pretty funny when they were about to delist it. When they announced it before the listing, they actually changed the price to $100 per episode just to discourage people from buying.
Wow.
$100 per episode. So it was like 7 episodes, I think. That was first seasons. That's $700 right there.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah. It's like yeah, $700. Yeah, I can get. I'll get that. Yeah.
Most expensive games. Like all the train sims with like thousands of dollars of DLC.
Oh yeah.
But it's out there for sure. $700.
My goodness.
Well, at least yeah, it's not being included. If it's not included, you can always just buy Tales from the Borderlands. It's nice to have. Again, it's just nice to have a little remaster here, along with the Borderlands 3 that's on the Series X.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna play it because I gotta play the originals too, like on the 360. I kind of wish because this is just one part where the difficulty spike is just insane, and you actually have to farm to beat that mission.
Oh.
Not even a side. I beat all the side missions and everything. I was just this one main mission I had to do. No, I still need grinding. It'd be nice actually doing co-op at some point. Who knows?
Yeah. That might have to be something. Yeah.
It wasn't Games with Gold. That's not. Yeah, that's again another one of those losses.
That's right. Yeah. That's because I remember I did get Borderlands, the first one, 360 with Games of Gold.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember getting that
One
one.
second one. Oh, that's not yet. Actually, a thing we could do too is Borderlands 2 VR. That's the thing on Steam. I've
Oh,
never tried it. I have no idea how good of a VR port it is. It might be garbage.
so is it an actual VR thing or is it like a mod?
No, it's a full release. So you
Oh,
have to pay
okay.
a separate purchase from Borderlands 2 flat screen.
Okay. Well, once I get the VR working, I could try it. Yeah.
With mods. It's just Doom. It's really sad I haven't gotten to work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We should lost stuff. Like we did talk about this, yeah, because I did send him the Rift test recently. He just got it.
Yes. Fucker. That's right.
You can do some stuff. I'm gonna destroy him in Beat Saber.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. It's gonna be a Beat Saber, saber off. You're just yeah. I'm gonna be like, and then just box just like. Just.
I gotta be careful so I don't hit the mic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Pretty sweet. For Borderlands fan, pretty exciting.
Yeah, I am curious to see what's in the collection.
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna.
Probably won't get it, but.
Well, no, yeah, but I mean, if it's someone who like maybe got one of them and it's like, oh, I wanted to get more, I want to get the whole, in a whole pack, or if they're seeing it and they're liking it, but they would like to get because there's also that's right, because there's also the Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, right?
Yes.
So.
And the sort of prequels with demo, whatever.
Well, yeah,
What's the name of it?
Oh, it's Tiny Tina's
It's a
Assault
really long
on Dragon's Keep or whatever it is.
It's whatever.
Because oh yeah, one shot or something like that. One shot Assault on Dragon's Keep, whatever. It was the whole thing, but it's basically just DLC from Borderlands 2, if I recall. 2, yeah, I think it was 2, yeah. Where it was just a one-off thing, and then they're like, "Oh, people like this. Let's just make this into a game."
No, but it was basically like an actual standalone game, kind of like Ground Zeroes. With,
yes.
Like with demo thing.
Right. Well, because I remember,
super long title.
It was a DLC, and then they made it into. Well, then they decided, I guess, to do Wonderlands. But before that, they're like, okay, well, until Wonderlands, we'll make this part of the game. We'll actually make it, like you said, like in Ground Zeroes, where it's like, okay, here's this thing. But if like if you're,
it was free. It was $20.
Yeah, that's the thing too. So they made a DLC thing for Borderlands 2. They now made it into its own thing, and they made it cost like whatever. It's like, okay, I guess. But whatever. But yeah, so that's what I'm wondering, like what is this pack gonna actually. I have to assume it's gonna be just the main ones, and then so it'll be like, yeah, if you bought Wonderland, you're like, oh, but I want to see the other Borderlands stuff. Well, here's a new pack. Or is it gonna be like a mega collection where it's just all of those? Who knows? Yeah.
So last little bit of news, again coming from True Achievements. So there's Stranded Deep. I don't know if you heard about that game. That's on Game Pass.
I have heard of that game. I think I've seen a couple people play it, but it's one of those ones. Just same with oh, what's the other one? The other game that's similar to it.
The Forest.
No, well, no. I mean, it's a Subnautica.
Yes.
Where it's another diving sea game. That was another one. I was like, oh, I want to try that one out, and then I saw Stranded Deep, and I'm like, yeah, that's the other one. So I haven't been able to play it, but yeah, that's one of them.
I did play a little bit actually yesterday, and it's a pretty long completion. It's around 50-60 hours, but none of that matters because lo and behold, the achievements are actually completely bugged. Is it gonna change the title?
That's what I'm waiting for.
The app will actually crash. Beautiful.
Oh, that is, that's what you want.
Yep.
What's this? An easy gamer score method? What's this? Unlock all achievements in just minutes? As everything crashes. It's fine. I'm looking at it, so the everything's slowing down.
Hold on.
Because of all the
I wasn't
ads.
expecting to get to craft right here. Where is? There you go. No, we have to add the ads again because it signed me out of my pro account. Yeah, I was actually talked about on the PlayStation forums. Like, oh well, if you join someone that has a platinum, you just instantly unlock everything. It also works for Xbox. So
Interesting.
They're working on a patch for it. So we're gonna hurry up.
Crap! All right, hurry up! Come on, we gotta do. We got.
Quick.
Get it.
The Discord server as someone that like willingly just did open lobbies basically 24/7.
Just for that.
Just joining him. It was trying to get be like the caller on a radio show.
Mm.
It get time quick dial. As soon as I on the list, because it is pretty painful completion. Like, you have to craft everything. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get it. But hey, here's a chance. Go for it.
No. Go. Yeah.
I don't know if it's my kind of game really. If I would have just like played it normally, like, and I've got to complete it because it's on my profile.
Yeah.
I already completed the tutorial. I got an achievement for it.
It's funny because they're talking about it here, and it says after a PlayStation user reported the issue. Because I'm sure a lot of them did not think it was an issue. You're like, hey, this is fine. This is the game. That's how the game is. That's fine. It's you know.
There's some way Windows version, but yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do it before it gets patched.
Yeah, just go.
I know. Otherwise, I guess I'll just have to play it.
No.
It gives it publicity. It gives it a little bit of boost in the player base. Yeah. Anything else I want to add to this?
No, not too much. Just yeah, it's just a weird. The fact that it's even there is kind of weird to me. But
well, it's
like what
kind of the Unity game? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's about right out in terms of news. We have another segment here. Game picks. We're gonna start. We want to roll flip a coin or something to go with which game we're gonna start with.
Oh,
spoil the game itself.
Well, I think
between me and you.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you have the order that you're first on this, well, so we could do it. We could do one way where it's you, and then the next one we do it's me, and the next one is something like that.
Let's just put it in.
But
let's start the video.
Yeah.
What a real game it is.
Ubisoft. Of course, for my stream, it's no sound, but that's fine.
No, by default, I put it so it's muted. But I have to unmute it.
Awesome.
Oh.
My jaw hit the floor. Oh, wrong one. Just do that. Nothing else like it. Watch Dogs.
He's dying.
No? Is it going to do? No, there we go.
It's just gonna loop forever. Yeah, Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
I come back to this game actually trying to complete the completion on the 360 version. And oh dang, it does. I gotta say, it was a kind of disappointment that launched in the 360 version, and the other side that footage.
Oh yeah, no,
It is something.
that's yeah. It's like, oh,
They
okay,
also removed content too. Oh,
yeah. Because I did. Wait, so this was on the 360?
well, the trailers for of course the last gen version.
Okay,
Oh, current gen at the
because
time, but yeah,
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 because I think I played the Xbox One version.
yeah. That is something the first time. Now going back to getting the completion, trying to get some friends. I think I have a session later today.
Well, actually,
Bad blood.
guess where I got the Xbox One version of Watch Dogs?
Where?
Games with Gold. It was a oh games with Gold. Yeah,
Oh, that was.
yes, it was.
Good.
It was.
Oh.
Yes, Watch Dogs was a Games with Gold one.
Oh.
So
I kind of own like many copies.
so
I
then
did
that
get these from,
but that yeah, but I was like that's where because I had bought the disc. I got it like at a pawn shop or something, and I'm just like, oh well, I'll just get it from here. And then I gave my disc to a friend who wanted the game.
this is I think yeah, I gave it to his home. Yeah, I don't think I redeemed it. Was it like during the first year of Xbox One that it was Games with Gold? No, that'd be way too early.
I think
Maybe I missed it, but I have it digitally anyway.
I'm trying to remember. It was a bit later.
I have the list over here. Let me put it up. List of Games with Gold.
I can't remember when it was, but it was one of the games. I was like, oh,
Yes. June 2017.
ah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, yep, I'm getting that. That's fine. But yeah, no, I do recall enjoying Watch Dogs. I haven't gotten back to it in a while, so I might go back into it after having you talk about it here.
Multiplayer. That's the thing I was getting into. That multiplayer though, it's really underrated. The whole invasion thing. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Did you try the multiplayer on this?
I have not tried it.
I'm not gonna spoil it though. That's kind of a shame. I was gonna.
I feel like okay, but because isn't the multiplayer just like isn't it in like an open match where anyone can just come in and then like hack your stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It's more in depth than that.
Okay.
Really weird. I was gonna talk about the cards for unique and stuff, but I guess I won't because I don't.
Well, no, it's fine. It's just I just didn't know anything about it. Like I've never really went into it. You can talk about.
I'm not. I'm not
Okay.
gonna spoil it.
Oh,
You're gonna see why when we if we go around to play it together at some point.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We'll do like we'll do a multiplayer
it's
session.
extremely special. And chat, don't spoil it too. I'm watching you. But there are some co-op missions you can do as well. And decryption though, that's actually missing on the 360 version. It's like a co-op like 3 to 4 players, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Interesting.
I'm surprised there's still a lot of players on 360. Well, it's mostly from Brazil.
Oh yeah. Right.
I had like a French guy too. Oh yeah. Sweet. Love the song with that one. I'm just like going back. I still gotta play Watch Dogs 2 though. I started it.
Yes, that was.
I never got really far into it. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. It'll be the next game when I finish this on 360.
Yeah, that's the next one is Watch Dogs 2. I actually was like, oh, I'll have to try that. I can't remember. Is it on Game Pass now or is it not? I can't. It is. I thought I saw it there. I was like, okay, maybe I'll try that.
It was at some point. I know it was at some point for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could try. And that's on Ubisoft Plus.
Oh, bro, that's right. Ubisoft Plus.
But no one subscribes to that. I can check real quick. Yeah, it is on Game Pass as well.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then I might actually have to do that. Or I might play Watch Dogs, and then I'll go play Watch Dogs 2. And then at some point we'll do like we might try the multiplayer stuff. That'd be
There's even one mode that's also pretty neat. It's also kind of unique. It's a 62S mobile challenge or whatever. Is you have one player in the game and then someone else using a mobile app to control the cops. And you have to
okay, interesting.
Yeah,
that's cool.
If it works, I don't know if maybe the app is gonna continue now.
Well, yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with these games where they have those type of extra stuff where it's like, no, discontinued. It's like, But yeah, I definitely have to go back. Well, I liked it because it was similar to the show. I don't know if you heard of the show Person of Interest, but it had a lot of similarities in like technology and you know, AI stuff or whatever, and
You mean the baseball game, right?
person of interest. No,
No. Oh, that's another show game. Okay.
that's it's
So
like,
what
oh
are you
yeah, it's
talking
exactly
about?
like that. Yeah, it's exactly like a
What?
baseball.
I never. What is it? What is the name of the game?
Oh no, it's a show called Person of Interest.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be a bit confused.
No, it's a show. It starred Jim Caviezel as the main character.
Oh.
But because it's about this computer program called the Machine, which is an algorithm that can like detect people's faces and just know everything about them, and then informs like, you know, the government and go and spies and stuff like that to go, oh, okay, well, go over there and manipulate this person to do things, you know, and stuff like that. Like it's all about the technology. And so with what's it, isn't his Aiden, is that his name? I can't remember.
Yeah, Aiden Pierce.
Aiden Pierce, that's it. Yeah, so you have him like going through all the networking. He can spy on people, and he can like hack someone's phone to see all their information, like all this stuff, and then he can like hack different, either a car or different stuff to stop a car and like whatever. It's like, oh, that's very similar. Just a lot of the technology and all that. It's like very, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. So I am curious about Watch Dogs 2 and how that is, but I do remember enjoying this game when it came out.
Different between the first one and the second one. First one is
Okay.
like very much serious. Two is a bit more time, a bit more crazy, but
Yeah, isn't there a third one that came out?
there is Legion.
Yes.
It was like a launch title, wasn't it, for the Series X?
Yes, I remember that. I'm just like, oh, they made a third. I'm like, oh, I should play the other ones again. Or well, the two I should play, but I just should go back to the first one. But yeah, I might. But yeah, I know I do recall the video where it shows like the trailer of Watch Dogs, and then you see the actual game. You're just like, oh, just oh, yeah, just like, oh, okay.
But it's another thing that happened is because basically when they designed it, they didn't really know or really we think about the console specs for the PS4 and Xbox One. They knew it was gonna be, of course, stronger than PS3 360. They didn't know exactly quite how much.
Yeah.
So that, I think it was like some deals with like the console manufacturer or something like that. It's pretty far. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, and well, a lot of times they just have a section that's built, not the whole world, right? So they're like, this section looks really good, but we haven't built anything else.
It was decent, but if you had the rest of the city, it all crumbles apart.
Yeah.
The thing that was really funny and telling is that they left all those effects that were shown at E3. They were left in the files on PC, but it's not like it's kind of a good thing. So now if you're on PC, you can just restore all those effects and have it look like in the trailer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least on the video, I just hear the sound. It's a launch title, so it actually looks like the actual game.
Yeah.
What it's showing right now, but yeah. I don't really. There was a lot of outrage on that, and I can understand too. Like if you're buying, especially if you just bought a console for this game,
Yeah.
and it turns out, well, it looks better still, but like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's a next gen game. It's also on 360.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barely, but it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see it really looks like it was designed for like that generation because it's on 360. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some parts are just like completely unlit. It's low resolution.
I don't think I've played the 360 version, so I haven't actually seen how bad that one looks compared to the Xbox One version.
Missing decryption mode. It's missing first person in cars.
Oh wow.
Yep. Also the current is probably good, yeah. A lot of fun. Hopefully I got to do the co-op missions tonight with my boosting partner.
Okay. But yeah, no, I'll have to go back into this game for sure.
It is quite the completion though, because the side missions, there's so many side missions. I think like in the base game, you have like you have 40 fixer contracts that you gotta complete for an achievement. So it's like a driving things. 50 gang hideouts, and I think 18. I can't exactly remember, and then 18 convoys you gotta stop. And then in the DLC, you got another 60 side missions.
Oh wow.
Leave DLC
Okay.
alone.
Yeah, I never looked into the DLC of this, so.
Well, Bad Blood. Yeah, there's some other DLC. I don't really know what they do, but like the main DLC is Bad Blood. They have
Oh.
an alternate campaign. Like
Okay.
only like nine missions, nine missions. You can complete in like 2 hours, but the side content takes ages. I remember that's why I didn't even complete those back then because it's so long. But yeah, I'm a change man. I'm gonna do it
Jeez.
again.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Watch Dogs. Pretty happy.
Mm,
I'm not fun with it. Hopefully we get paid at some point. I guess we'll have to move on. Our last little
yeah.
is Nate's pick.
Yes.
The trailer again.
Yes.
Is it too loud? Might be a little loud. There we go.
Ooh. Oh, this guy seems very talented. He does so many things.
It is. Oh, you didn't have the audio. That's right.
No, I don't. That's why. That's like, is it too loud? I'm like, I don't know. Hitman Freelancer.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Hitman: One of Assassination, one game, 21 destinations.
Yes.
What do you have to say about this game we've been playing?
So, yeah, it's a new game, just came out. But World Assassination. But yeah, so they've finally did essentially what they were doing or wanted to do the first time they had Hitman 2016 is to have these games all considered as one hub. Because with Hitman 2016, from what they were saying, is that basically any new additions, like it would be a season. So Hitman was season 1, then it'd be season 2, which is what's Hitman 2, and then the next one be season 3. But because of different licensing and other issues, they couldn't do that. But now they're finally, I guess they finally, now all of those games are able to say, okay, this is now called Hitman World of Assassination. We're having all these 3 games into one hub. Also, we're adding a new thing called Freelancer, which is a new game mode, which is very cool. It's a lot of it. I mean, it's basically randomized. You have different challenges to do. You have your own little safe house. You can upgrade as you keep, you know, doing the different missions and whatever, and the campaign, which is a separate campaign from obviously the main one, and so the progression there, it does not carry over from each one. So if, let's say, because a lot of times with the main game, if you go play the campaign, one mission in campaign, you'll start to level up the mastery level of that mission that you chose. But then if you go to contracts mode and play a contracts on that same mission, on that same level, you'll also then progress that same mastery. But with freelancer, it's all separate. So you whatever, so let's say you take out a target, whatever XP only goes to your mastery to the freelancer mode, and does not at all carry over to the campaign. So because usually I'm so used to contracts, I'm like, oh, okay, I could just keep opening doors and unlocking keys, and then it just counts the next time you play that mission. It'll just add it all up and compound it. But with freelancer, it doesn't. But I'm enjoying freelancer because it's the silent assassin part. It does not matter, only if it's a challenge that you choose. So you could take out guards and whatever, and it's not a big deal. But the thing is, now if you complete a mission or complete certain challenges, you do get what's called mercers, I think it's called, or mercs, I guess.
I'm not really sure. It's Mercy,
but it's like mercs, but then es merc and es. So I'm like, well, what is it? What I just call it Hitman Bitcoin.
Yeah,
so because that's basically what it is. It's like you get this money to then buy different guns, different weapons, different equipment, and stuff like that. But then so you earn that, but then let's say you can kill a guard, doesn't matter, doesn't take anything away. But if you kill a civilian, then it takes some money away from you. So you have to go, oh, okay, well, I can't just go around killing everyone unless you don't care. But they're doing a similar thing with the elusive targets, where basically if you fail a mission, you can't like just go back and redo the mission you did. If any weapons you have with you, you'll lose them if they're part of your arsenal that you're able to keep with you. You actually lose them in the mission if you die. So there's that. But I think it's like the first. So I guess it's a territory. So the first territory section, you're able to like fail once and you can kind of keep going. But if you fail again, well, then you're done the whole campaign. You have to restart another one to then get back to that one eventually. Like it's a lot more randomized, and you lose a lot more stuff if you fail, but it kind of gives you the more incentive to not fail and actually try to get better. So for the longest time, I kept going by doing all the objective, the side missions of like, oh, if you push them, if it's a push kill, you get so much money, right? So I kept like trying to do each of them, and I would keep failing because obviously I'd mess up. A guard would spot me, and then I just die instantly, and it's like, oh crap, now I have to redo this whole thing. So I started to go, okay, well, what are the ones I can actually do and get away with? So I'm like, okay, no one's around, push kill, okay, run away, and then I won't worry about doing a oil trap kill. Like there's other stuff you could do, and I'm like, okay, I just don't worry about that. But
yeah, I was kind of thinking the first few campaigns I really loved. I gotta say, when that mode came out, and especially when I did the public test beta.
Oh yes,
I really loved it. I could really show them mastery. And it's all about whatever it takes to complete the mission. Because a thing that's kind of maybe an issue, whatever, with the normal mode is you can have manual saves and you can restart whenever you want.
Yep.
So you can just keep trying again. While with freelancer, it's a lot more how you can improvise. And sometimes you just have to take out your guns and start blasting. It saves your life. You just have to.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes. I did try as well, like completing some of the challenges. I did really quite a good chunk of money on. Oh well, mercies. I don't know again how they call it. I think it would be a good idea for an assassin to have a lot of mercy. So I call it mercies.
yeah.
I am. But at the same time, like I did get quite burned out with it. I gotta say, because I'm really the completionist type. I looked at the challenges, and there's one challenge you gotta complete 100 campaigns, which like yeah, if you do it with all challenges, it takes like what 3 to 4 hours to complete a campaign. All challenges. That's if you don't fail.
Yeah.
You can fail the very
Yes.
last mission and back to beginning. Cause
Yep.
like, well, but you can always like speedrun it and do like any other challenges and do like maybe like an hour and a half completed campaigns. It was still quite a long time. 100 campaigns. Holy crap!
Yeah, and that's the thing,
Like,
because
I'm slowly chipping away at it, but yeah.
well, because you played a lot more than I did at the start.
Yes.
Whereas I kind of slowly, because I wanted to do it on stream, right? And once I completed a campaign, then I'm like, okay, I'll go on my own and then do as many as I want. So once I did that once on stream, I'm like, okay. So I started, I think I've done maybe 2 campaigns now or 3 about now.
You completed or you...
Yeah, completed. No, I completed.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, because I was on, because for longest time I would fail it because I'm like, I have to do every single challenge. I feel like I'm like, oh, because I can get this I can get 500. I don't care. I'm gonna have 500 here, 500 here. I'll do this one, and I'll do the main challenge, the prestige one, and it's like,
let me risk it. Get 500 here and then lose 20,000 by failing.
well, and then you, of course, losing your weapons and whatever, and so I'm like, okay, well, crap. So once I got over the hump of like, all right, don't worry about all the objectives. What are the ones that give you the most money? And then try to do those, but if you fail, well, whatever. At least you've gotten something, right? Instead of risking it where you took the target out and you're like, oh, but there's one that's 500. I should go poison that guard. I should go back and poison that guard. And it's like, no, don't do it. Because of course, as I try to do that, that's when the guy turns around and goes, hey, what are you doing here? And then just everyone just shoots you. It's just like, because that happened a lot where I just try to do the last one and I'm like, I know I can exit right now, but I want to do this other one. It's like, no, not worth it. Not worth it. So once I got over that, I'm like, okay, I was actually able to do a lot better in completing the territories better.
Yeah, then you learn to all kind of in the challenge, but then I think if you want to really complete it, you have to do the hardcore campaign.
Oh gosh.
You have to do at the prestige challenge every single mission.
Yes.
You failed the prestige challenge. You failed the campaign. Because also, yes, there's no failing. Every challenge, every mission is alerted. You fail once, you fail the entire campaign. You lose. If you fail, you lose all your money, all your items.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then they also now have prestige mode too.
Yeah, and it's like,
yeah,
and also now, yeah, so everything is alerted, so all the guards are more alert and everything. You can't fail. What else? It doesn't show on the map the couriers and the safes and whatnot. That's on the map. Yeah, you just have to find out.
Yeah.
I tried just now. And then yeah, so have prestige I added quite recently in the latest patch.
Yeah.
You can like reset all your items, which I've been trying to do. It's just kind of weird. Is this has one golden knife I can't seem to be able to get for some reason? I look at the shops; it's all empty. Can't find it anywhere else. I'll have to see.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't gotten the prestige yet because I think I have to still do a certain amount of campaigns in order for that to unlock or whatever.
It's based on if you have all the items.
Oh, if you have
your prestige.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, that I didn't know. I just knew that it was. Yeah, I was like, why can I not get to this? But yeah, because I don't have all the items. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, so I've seen some people actually play the hardcore mode. There's a guy called CJ, he's been playing Hitman for years. Then there's Frody7, right? And then Mendy. I've been watching them play hardcore, and I'm just like, I don't know, because the prestige, some of them are just like, oh, time disguises or hide and seek. And then one's like, oh, silent assassin. You have to. You have to not get spotted, not get in combat, it's like, oh my goodness, yeah, those ones, I don't know. They'll be tough.
Yeah, there's a spectator I've been, I don't know, is that how you pronounce it? A spectator?
what?
Sort of stuff. He's been doing a lot of Hitman hardcore freelancer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
I would give you
There's
that.
some different names in some of the weapons, but I think I know which one you're talking about.
The YouTuber and the streamer.
Oh, wait. Oh, he's a
didn't even
YouTuber.
watch
You
it.
mean a Spectacore?
Yeah, there.
Oh, okay. Yes.
What's her name?
There's him. And then oh gosh, why am I blanking? Atrioc, that was the other one who's been doing stuff
Yes.
too. Yeah, I've been watching him play the hardcore stuff too, and yeah, a Spectacore, and then yeah, him. Yeah, there's a bunch of other guys, but just watching them play, I'm like, I don't know. And then, well, that's the thing. It's like all of them are doing speed runs too, right? To finish hardcore, and I'm like, I can't. I don't know. I don't think I could do. I could do a speed run to fail those things. But I don't think I could do a speed run to actually complete. To like as fast as possible, because I'm like, I know I'm gonna fail if I get myself to like, oh, I gotta go this as fast as possible. I'm like, I'm probably gonna mess up, because I would go like too much. I think overthink things and just get killed or whatever. But yeah, it's just it's crazy. So I'm at some point I will have to do hardcore. I don't know when, but at some point I will have to attempt it at least. But I mean, my main goal right now is just unlocking as much as I can of the safe house as possible. That's kind of my thing, and customizing it the way I'd like. That's kind of, and getting all the trophies or whatever they could have.
It's gonna take a while.
I know. I'm looking. I'm like,
they have to complete the 100 campaign
oh
to get that
gosh,
trophy. And also get prestige 10, I guess.
oh yeah, oh my goodness, that's.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking over and I'm like, I think I've seen other people's streams where they have, like, in the basement there's actually shelves too, and I'm like, wait a second, wait, or some other spots where it's like it looks like it's an empty, like a random rectangle, and I'm like, oh wait, I see some trophies on there. I'm like, wait a second, does that actually feel?
This for a syndicate, complete like 10 of each syndicate type.
Oh gosh, I'm just
And
like,
you have the prestige trophy on there too. Yep.
yeah, and I'm just like, oh no, there's more. There's way more than I thought.
Yeah, well, it's all the challenges.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But I am enjoying it. I am liking, because sometimes I'll do it where, like, I have a few minutes or whatever, I'm waiting for something, or I'm just kind of bored. I'm like, okay, I'll go into Freelancer and just see if I can complete a territory. Yeah. Just try to go through it. And it's just, and because I know, again, it's gonna slowly get up to my to get my ranking, my mastery level on that up higher. But it's just like, I don't know, it's fun. It's kind of fun because my brain's going in a different mode of like, okay, well, how do I improvise this? And it's just, I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm kind of enjoying it a lot. So I just hope that.
You go ahead.
No, I just hope they keep updating it, basically, and not just going, oh, we're done. It's like, no, please keep updating it, add more things. But yeah.
I don't really know if they're gonna add many more things. I think pretty much not. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel...
Well, actually, yeah, next month is the 706. I'm pretty excited.
Oh yes, I've heard about that. Yeah, that was is it an extra campaign that was only on PlayStation or whatever?
Yeah, only PS20 in 2016. Again, it's not gonna be new content, it's just a re-release. I don't know. Are they gonna make actual new content? Who knows?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, hey, have they made any new elusive targets lately? Okay.
Just redoing it every year.
Yeah, just this is year 3. And I'm just like, just get, like, you made new ones for each game. Well, just make a new one for your part of your like. You did a World of Assassination. You combined them all as one. Okay, now release some new elusive targets for that. So
it's kind of a shame that they really brought it back. And if the first one, if you look back, there's so many elusive targets for Hitman 3.
Yes,
it's insane. And Hitman 2 got less, and 3 got even less.
Yeah, that was, yeah, that was kind of weird. I was like, oh, yeah, you figured they would have done a lot more, but well, they're too busy making James Bond games now, so you know.
That is
That's,
yeah.
that's
I'm looking forward to that one too.
that is, yeah. That'll be interested. That'll be interesting to see what they do with that.
If he plays anything like Hitman, like yeah, the
Well,
controls, everything.
yeah, I think. Well, I mean, a lot of Hitman is like you're globe trotting, like you're going to this place, you're going to Bangkok, you're going to over here and there, going to Miami, you're going to whatever, and it's just like, and it's has a similar type of style of like a spy thing, but you're Hitman. So it's like, okay, I can kind of see why they were given, you know, the licensing to do that because it's kind of similar stuff. So I am, yeah, I'm curious to see what they do with it. Like, I am excited for the first trailer, not just a teaser of like we're doing this, but of actually what they've done. That'd be cool. Yeah.
No. Well, if it's anything like just 47 with a wig, I will be happy.
With the wig, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 47 with the wig. So I am James Bond now.
Yes.
It's like, oh, okay.
But
But yeah.
don't actually have it as a plot twist. That'd be cringe.
Yeah, it's plot twist. It's 47 with the wig. Wow. Oh.
Maybe that's a joke, but no, don't.
Yeah, no, that's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that about wraps it up. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That was pretty sweet. I don't know if we do it again next week. We'll have some stuff to adjust.
Yeah, I'll have to.
We may not do it every week at all. We may do it every month. We'll see. Just a little bit of a testing your waters here.
Yeah.
But I liked it. We should do it again sometime.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Oh. I have. I hope you guys have some feedback. Post in chat. Post on social media everywhere.
Yes. But yeah, well, I obviously I'll have to work out some things myself and testing things, but yeah, no, yeah. Let us know what do you think? Maybe what topics we should talk about next. You know, things like that.
I'm trying to search for some stuff. As again, to like maybe do it every week. We don't have a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you did have time, but like this is like more news when I get back 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
A little bit an hour and a half. But yeah.
Yeah. No, that'd be good.
Say before we drop it off. Episode.
Yeah, episode 0.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just interesting things happening with games, and so we'll just have to, you know, keep tabs with it and see what happens.
Yeah. I guess I don't know more to say. Let's just have to cut it off. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
See you next part.
Yeah.
Someone eventually.
Yes, eventually. See you, everyone.
I also Halo tomorrow.
Oh
Don't
yes,
forget.
that's right. Halo 3 Legendary.
Got it.
We gotta continue that. Yes, for
Yes.
sure. Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
And that's it.
And we're done.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, that was all right. That was all right. My computer still doesn't like certain things happening. Like, anytime trying to open up the showcase with it just like, well, especially ones with ads and whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's but you know, we can work things out. That's fine. But yeah, so I guess I'll end my stream then.
Yeah.
To end this episode. Oh gosh, my computer will not crash before I do that. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Hope to see you guys later. Bye bye.